everyone, welcome back. Let's have some Pilates fun. All right, lie on your back. All right, let's take some breaths. Reach your arms overhead, reach your legs long, unless your feet touch your spouse, in which case you should probably push really hard. Ow. Everyone say hi to Mike. Mike, say hi to everyone.
Hi, everyone.
All right. Bring your hands down by your side. So let's find a bridging position that's going to be a hip distance apart, so a fist distance in between your knees and your feet. Arms are long by your side. Let your head and neck just relax here. Tailbone is heavy. You can slide your hand under your back. Dog, you've got to move. From here, you're going to tuck your tailbone. Low back comes to the mat. And then release your tailbone. Tuck the tailbone. And then release the tailbone. Let's do 2 more. Tuck and release. 1 more, tuck and release. So keeping that tailbone released, hands up to the ceiling. Drop the shoulders down the back. Take an inhale. Exhale, lift the head and chest up. Try to eliminate that space between the low back and the mat, not by tucking the tailbone, but by lifting up high enough. And then release the head and neck all the way down. Exhale as you lift, reaching your fingers for your feet. And then inhale as you lower. 2 more, lift. My dog is licking my husband's head. And lower. Last one, lift. And lower. Keep the hands up. We're going to combine these 2 movements. So tuck the tailbone first. Release the tailbone. Head and chest lift. Head and chest lower. Exhale, tuck. Inhale, release. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. 1 more time. Exhale, tuck. Inhale, release. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Cool. Let's go ahead. Bring your hands down by your side. Control your right leg into tabletop. All right, so that's knee over the hip. Ankle is in line with the knee. I'm going to bring my left hand on my left hip. All right, so I'm not going to let my left hip move at all. I'm taking my bent right leg slightly out to the right, and I'm controlling it back in. Taking it out and back, and play with it. Go a little bit too far to where you feel that hip move, and then find that point right where it happens. Stop right before it. Exhale, draw it back. Inhale out. Exhale back. For more of a challenge, take a straight leg. Inhale out. Exhale back. Now, your left leg's going to try to help you. It's going to go out to the left. Don't let that happen. Let your abs do the work. 2. And 1. Come on back. Bend the knee. Plant the foot. Other leg in tabletop. Let's take that tabletop slightly out to the left. Bring it back. Right hand's on the right hip. Take it out. And then bring it back. Inhale out. She's still licking you? Mm-mm. Exhale back.
I'm holding her head.
3. Oh, it's good times, right, guys? 2. 1. And hold it here. Extend the leg to the ceiling. There should be a little bit of a hamstring stretch there. From here, that left leg goes out and back. If you didn't like that on the other side, keep it bent. That's fine. Out and back. 3. 2. Last one. Come on back. Keep that leg to the ceiling. Go ahead and grab on behind the leg, behind the hamstring or the calf, just not the knee. Extend your other leg long. I'm going to come to an angle so that I don't hit my husband. From here, reaching your leg nice and long, getting a little bit of a hamstring stretch. I want you to use the leg to help you as you lift your head and chest up. Elbows go wide. Good. From here, hover your left leg. I lied. Hover your right leg. I got this. Now from here, switch, hold. Good. Switch, hold. So in this switch, your head and chest shouldn't have lowered at all. Switch, hold, switch, hold, switch, hold, switch, hold. Last one, switch, hold, lower the head and chest down. The right leg is up. Let's keep your right leg straight to the ceiling, hands down by your side. From here, you're going to just work on hovering your left leg. All right, so your right leg is to the ceiling, you're hovering your left. Think helicopter. We're going to go out and around, switch, out and around, switch, out and around, switch. Now, have your abdominals started to puff up? Try to keep them drawing down to the mat. If this doesn't feel great, limit your range of motion. Let your legs go a little bit higher. For 4, switch, 3, switch, 2, switch, 1, switch, hug that in. Cool. All right, let's do a wide bridging position. So first, you can find that hip distance where we were before, and then just heel toe your feet apart, and then externally rotate them. So toes point out, heels point in. So if you're on a clock, you're pointing towards 10 and 2. Not 9 and 3, 11 and 1 maybe if that feels better on your knee. All right, arms are long by your side. Get excited for some booty work, guys. From here, your tailbone is heavy. Tuck the tailbone. Start to peel your hips off. You're coming into your bridge, whatever your full bridge is today. The maximum would be a straight line from your shoulders to your knees and hold. In this wide position, you're feeling the side of the butt, the glute med. It's fantastic. It's great for keeping you standing up tall when you're 105 years old. If you're 105 and watching this video, that's awesome. Please comment below. All right, start to lower your rib cage down, and then your low back, and then your tailbone. Okay, let's do it again. Tuck the tailbone. Start to lift it up. Hold it at the top, and then melt it down. If you're feeling this too much in the hamstrings, walk your feet closer towards your butt. If you feel it in the knees, walk your feet farther away. All right, we're coming up and holding. Take it up to the top and hold. From here, lower the rib cage down, lift the rib cage up. Lower the rib cage down, lift the rib cage up. For 6, lift, 5, lift, 4, lift, 3, 2, last one, hold it up. Now this time we're going to lower down till your booty is hovering. Tailbone is really tucked under abdominals for days. You lift your hips up an inch, down an inch, up an inch, down an inch. I'm going to check the time so I don't make you guys go forever long. All right, lift and lower, because I could do glutes for days. It's my favorite. All right, let's do 4, 3, 2. Hold the one, your tailbone's nice and tucked here. So we're not here, we're here. From here, your knees go out an inch, right back to where they were. Out an inch, back in. Out an inch, back in. Full disclosure, we're not lowering our butt down for a while. Get comfy. Out and in, out and in. For 6. Think about wrapping your glutes towards each other. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here, knees in line with the ankles. You're going to lift your toes up. Everyone's going to come onto your tiptoes. That's not what I said. Lift your toes up. Your heels are digging into the mat. From here, we lift halfway up, down to a booty hover. Halfway up, down to a hover. Halfway up, down to a hover. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold the halfway up. Lower your toes down. Start to walk your feet a little bit closer towards your bum, and then lift your heels up. Now you are on your tiptoes. From here, we lift it up an inch, down an inch. So we're staying in that middle range. Up an inch, down, up an inch, down. For 8, 7. Inner thighs might start to get active a bit. 6, 5, 4, last 3, 2. Hold it halfway up on the 1. Knees go out an inch, in, out an inch, in, out, and in for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who's ready to be done? Is Mike raising his hand? Now from here, you're going to lower your butt down an inch, up an inch, knees go out, in, combo, down, up, out, in, down, up, out, in. 8, lift, out, in. 7, are your heels nice and lifted? They can always lower if you want. 6, but for the challenge, keep them lifted. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Good. Take your time to lower your spine down. Whew. How fun is that? Ow. Ow. Hurts so good. I'm going to ask you to slide that way a little bit because I'm going to have to extend my feet. So, this is one of my favorite exercises because you're going to lengthen your hamstrings, but you're also going to get some good abdominal work. So, extend one leg to the ceiling. Grab on behind that leg and just hold. After what we just did, that probably feels pretty good. Now, we're going to use that leg to our advantage. A lot of people struggle with this exercise, so be patient. The key is to not pull yourself backwards. Use your leg to your advantage here. Left leg stays grounded. I'm going to start to lift my head and chest up and hold. And then I'm going to start to push into the back of my right leg as I peel my body up. Yep. And then I'm going to take my time lowering down, keeping my hand on the back of the leg. Exhale as you lift, scooping the belly. Nice. And then lower it down. Now, if you find this easy, you're going to walk your hands up to about the calf. Inhale. Exhale, lift the head and chest up and press. And then take your time to lower down. One more time, lift it up. Now, lean back just a bit and hold. From here, hover your left leg up a little bit and down. Up a little bit and down. Up and down for 3, 2, 1. Let your left leg rest. Left hand stays on the leg. You're going to open to the right. Right hand releases. Come on back, tap the leg. Grow tall and open, and then back and tap. 2 more, open and tap. Last one, open and tap. Lower that the rest of the way down. Left hand comes onto the outside of that leg. Pull it ever so slightly across the body. Woo. While we're here, if you've had a long day like us, bend your knee to 90 degrees. Let that go all the way across the body for a spine twist. Just let that feel good. Oh my goodness. My toddler is huge, so this feels really good. Did you know there can be a greater than symbol in front of 99th percentile from the doctor? I didn't. Turns out there can. All right, come through center. Let's do the other side. It's normal for one side to feel easier or harder than the other, okay? So don't get frustrated. Extend that leg to the ceiling. Start with behind the hamstring. Inhale. Exhale, head and chest lift and pause. And then press. So the pause takes out momentum, which makes it harder. Mike just found that out. And then lower it the rest of the way down with control. One more time like this, lifting it up, scooping the abdominals back, and then lowering it down. Now, if you're feeling fancy, grab up a little higher, press into the back of the leg, lift. Yeah, it's so much harder that way. I believe in you. And then control it down. One more time. Lift. Good. We're going to hold at the top, whatever point you feel comfortable holding, and then round back just a bit. Lift the right leg up, lower it down. Lift and lower. It doesn't need to be big. You could hover right here. That's fine. For 4, 3, 2, 1, let the leg come down, the right leg comes down. Right hand holds on. You're going to open to the left and then bring it back. And then open and then back. 2 more. Open and back. 1 more and back. Take your time to lower it down. Right hand holds on, pull it ever so slightly across the body. Lovely. All right. Hug your knees in. You're going to rock yourself up to a seat. Oh, you're right. We didn't do the spine twist. Mike's got you covered on that one, guys. Bend the knee to 90 degrees. Take it across the body. He's like, don't skip the feel good. That's what I came for. Are you good now, Mike?
Mm-hmm.
All right, come on in. Everyone's like Mike's biggest cheerleader at this point. Hug your knees in and rock yourself up to a seat. All right, so hands and knees, please.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Make sure you have enough room in front of you and behind you. So from here, let's do a couple cat cows, just because it feels good. It feels good. Round into an angry Halloween cat. Arch into cow. Let's really talk about cat. Round into cat for a second. Head and neck really rest. How much can you let your head just hang? And then come back. All right, so let's play with this and make it a little ab fun. So you're gonna round into a Halloween cat, tuck your toes under. Now from here, by rounding so much, I'm pulling up from the low belly so much that my knees are gonna hover, and then I'm gonna lower them back down. All right, just got real?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all right. So round your spine first. Exhale, bring the knees up to a hover. Inhale down. Like my tailbone is tucking all the way down. Inhale. Exhale, hover. Inhale down. 4 more, hover. And down. 3, 2, last one, and take a child's pose. It's a great one. Did you feel your abdominals?
Oh, yeah.
So if you're not super fluent in Pilates, or if you have a hard time turning your abdominals on, you might have felt that a lot through the quadriceps, and that's okay. Quads, front of the legs. As we get going more into this, hopefully you can tap into your abs to help your quads. Okay? So coming back to our hands and knees. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. From here, we're going to do a little bit of upper body work here. So my shoulders are down the back, as if your glutes didn't have enough work earlier. We'll give them a break. So I love this exercise. I think you feel it a lot in the upper abdominals. So from here, without shifting in any of the other 3 limbs, reach your right hand forward. Tap it down to the mat. Lift it up. Tap it down. Up and down. For 4, have you shifted to the left yet? 3, probably. If so, come back to the right. 2, hold the arm up on the 1. Take it out to the right. Bring it back in. Out to the right. And back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on back. Place the hand down. All right, reset. Nice flat spine here. This time, reach your left hand forward. Shoulder stays down the back. Lower the hand down to the mat and lift. So if you're back here, you're cheating a bit. If you're here, you're making your life super challenging. So try to keep the shoulder right over the wrist. 3, 2, do you feel upper abs?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Last one, hold it up. Take the arm out to the left. Bring it back. Shift your body back to the left a little bit, guys. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Come on back. Shift back to a child's pose. Cool. So we're going to work on arm and leg. About the wrist a little bit. So if your wrists after that were like, "Oh, no thank you," you're going to do the leg work that we do, but you're going to come onto your forearms and you can do all the leg stuff that we do. If you want to keep moving with us, find your hands and knees. All right, so from here, I want you to reach your right hand forward but still on the mat. Yep, left foot back but still on the mat. Toes are tucked under. The arm and the leg lift at the same time. Arm and the leg lower tap. Lift, lower tap. Lift, lower tap. For 5, 4, 3, your left hand can come farther forward. 2, hold it up on the 1. Arm and the leg go away from each other a bit, and they come back into the midline. Take it away, bring it back. Away, back. 3, 2, 1. Hold it in the midline. It's going to get real, guys. Round the spine, elbow to knee. Reach long. Exhale, round. Inhale, reach. We've got 4 more. 4. And reach. Don't rush it. 3. And reach. 2. And reach. 1. And reach. Place it down. Shift it back. So hard. For those of you who watched the last video, Mike is doing cement truck again. I'm gonna keep that joke going.
You have to.
All right, these are trying times. We have to do cement truck, guys. Okay, so let's get the other side over with now that we know what's coming. All right, so hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Take a breath. You've got this. Nice flat back. Left hand forward but on the mat. Right foot back but on the mat. From here, arm and the leg lift. Arm and the leg lower. Arm and the leg lift. Arm and the leg lower. For 6. 5. Exhale on the lift. 4. 3. Have you shifted into your left hip? I just did, so try to come back to the right. 2. Hold it up on the 1. Arm and the leg go away from each other. Exhale back to the midline. Inhale away. Exhale back. For 4. 3. Gaze stays about 2 inches in front of your fingertips. 2 in front of your right fingertips. Last one. Come on back and hold. Try not to touch down. Round the spine, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, round. Inhale, reach. 4 more. And reach. 3. And reach. 2. Last one. And reach. Place it down. Shift it back. Good job. Let your butt just kind of go side to side. Nice wide child's pose here. So, I want to do a quick seated arm series followed by some side planks. Everyone just hit end. Video. Don't hit end, it's going to be fun. Okay, so the intention here is if we do the seated arm work, we warm up the right muscle groups, so then when you do a side plank, it's not horrible. Okay? So seated, find a comfortable way to sit. Crisscross applesauce is fine. Straight legs is fine. Like this is fine. Whatever feels good, whatever you can get your spine the longest. All right? So, now that I'm all adjusted, from here you're going to take your arms out to a T. The key here is the reach. So I want you to reach. Oh, hey. So turn your palms down. Okay. I want you to reach to the opposite ends of the room. By reaching, you're going to drop your shoulders down your back and they're going to stay there. Okay? Let's just lift the arms up an inch, down, keeping the shoulders down the back. Good. Lift and lift and breathe. Good. All this. No, we're just in this exercise together. All right. 3, 2, 1. Keep it here. Pinkies are going to lead. You're going to press back a bit and release. Back and release. Back and release. For 6, 5, 4, keep reaching, guys. 3, 2, hold it back. Now turn the palm slightly towards the front, not all the way, you're still at an angle. Now slice those pinkies back and down, right to where you were. Back and down, right to where you were. Back and down, really think back, Mike. There you go. So you should be feeling right under the shoulder blade, in between the shoulder blades, pinching a bit. It's awesome. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Good. 3, 2. You're gonna hold this one back. Pulse, 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 pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're not done. Come on up. Hold a glass of water. Dump it out. Fill it up. Dump it out. Fill it up. Dump it out. Fill it up. Dump it out. Let's mix it up. Dump out the right. Fill it up. Left. Fill it up. Right. Left. 2 more each. Right. Left. 1 more each. Right. And left. Lower that down. Cool. You have feelings on that?
It's good.
All right. So take a quick stretch. Grab on behind your legs. Round your spine back. Oh, let that feel good. So we should have woken up the lats, serratus, all through right here. Now let's talk side plank. So come lying on any side because we're going to do both. I want you to bring your elbow under your shoulder. So you're going to know if you're doing it incorrectly if your elbow's all the way out here, because you're going to feel this all at the top of the shoulder. Elbow directly under the shoulder is going to make your life easier and use the correct muscle group. So I'm drawing my shoulder down my back. I'm engaging right under here. Okay? So when I look down, my knees are in line with my body, because when I look down, all I can see are my thighs. I'm not here. And my feet are behind me. Okay, so we're not going to do a full side plank. We're only doing a kneeling side plank. From here, I want you just to lift your hips up. Good. And hold. So those muscles that we just worked should be kicking in. Yeah. And then lower down. So after you do that, if you feel like you need to adjust, I was a little bit far, adjust. Let's lift up and lower down. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. For 4, 3, 2, hold this one up. Top arm comes up. Now you're going to round your spine, trying to bring that top hand underneath, and then come back. And then round, and then come back. Round, and then come back. 3, and back. 2, and back. Last one. Come back. Lower that down. Cool. We've got one more series here, one more exercise here, and then we'll move on. So we're going to end up extending that top leg only. All right, so from here, find your side plank, extend your top leg. I'm going to move. I'm kicking my kid's refrigerator. All right, so bend your knees first, find your side plank. Then extend the top leg, plant it on the ground. Lift the leg up and down. So the leg is just a distraction. Can you stay lifted through the side body the whole time for 6? Top hand for jazz hands, 5. Bonus points, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower that down. Brush yourself up. Good work. All right, stay seated. Round your spine forward. Maybe lean away from the side that you just worked. All right. Let's do it on the other side. So, stay facing me, just switch sides. All right. So, it might take some time to get your footing, making sure you're in the exact right place on the other side. It always feels weird on the other side for me, because I feel like I can never quite get there. All right, so elbow under the shoulder, look down. You have a nice straight line. Feet are behind you. From here, we're going to lift the side body up and lower it down. Lift it up and lower it down. Mike and I are both adjusting. Lift and lower. If you want to bring your hand underneath your rib cage, you can do that just to make sure it's really working. Lift and lower. Is your shoulder drawing down your back? Lift. If I were to give you a hands-on cue, I'd bring my hand right here. All right, for 4, 3, 2. We're gonna hold it up. Really hold that lift. Keep the shoulder drawing down the back. Top arm goes up. From here, you round underneath and then reach back up. Exhale, round. Inhale, reach. Exhale, round. Inhale, reach. 4 more. 4, and up. 3, and up. 2, and up. Last one. Up and hold because it's fancy. Lower that down. All right, we've got the leg lift and we're done with this side. So from here, lift up into your side plank first. Knees are down. Extend your top leg. I'm gonna try not to kick Mike. All right. Whoop, didn't get the, keep holding while I'm trying to figure this out. Lift your top leg up and down. Up and down. See, I was just right here, started to feel it in my shoulder a lot. I need to shift my body there. For 5, top hand up for jazz hands. 4, 3, 2, hold on the 1, and then lower it down. Good work, everybody. Awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. Gotcha. Mike is wondering what time it is because we're making a frozen pizza. I swear, we eat healthy, but the only time you guys watch me, we're making French fries and frozen pizza. All right, we're finishing out with a little bit of a plank and then we're done. It'll be a forearm plank. He's like, really? Really, Dad? That's how you're gonna finish? All right, because that one wasn't a finale enough. All right, so from here, the easiest, we're gonna end up doing a full plank, but you can also do a kneeling plank. Elbows under the shoulders. From here, reach your right leg way back, reach your left leg way back, find your plank. If your booty is up, I'd almost rather your butt be up than down, but I'd really prefer it to be right in the middle. If you need to bend your knees and come to your kneeling plank, do it. That is plenty hard. And breathe. We're just gonna hold because it's extra fun. If you're wanting an added challenge, dip your right hip down and then left hip down. Right and left. Let's do 8 each. 8. I'm gonna regret that. 7. If you're moving your hips, try not to let that mid-back start to arch up. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, come on down. All right, let's stretch that out. Reach the arms nice and long, head and neck rest. If it feels good, bend the elbows, bring your hands in between your shoulder blades. All right, so I'm not going to do a ton of low back stretching because I'm going to do a tutorial after this on that. Join me for that. Instead, let's just stretch out through the lats and a little bit of glutes. So from here, reach one arm up, bend it, bring it behind the head, hand onto the elbow, and then lean ever so slightly to the other side. Your tendency is going to be to want to let that elbow go forward. Try to stay like you're in between 2 panes of glass, which is my own personal nightmare. I'm really claustrophobic. You know when I learned that? Going up the steps at the Statue of Liberty. Not a good time to figure that out. Come on up to tall, shake it out. All right, other hand up, bend the elbow, spine is tall, start to lean away. All right, let's finish out with the glute stretch. So extend your legs long. I lied, bend your knees, plant your feet. Bring your hands behind you. Cross one ankle over the opposite knee. Flex that foot that's over the knee. Start to walk the other foot in towards you, and then bring your hands towards your bum, keeping your spine tall. That should be a glute stretch. Hope you guys are doing something sort of fun. We are going to make a point of doing no phones for an hour every night. Just, I don't know, existing with each other. It's going to be great. I think we can do it. and just maybe watching a show or sitting and playing a game, just trying to get away from it for a little bit. Walk your hands back. Good. Switch the cross of the foot. If this is that hour, thanks for joining me and letting me be a part of your phone-free hour. This doesn't count as phones, guys. This is for you.
What if they're watching on their phone?
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't count. It doesn't count. This is Pilates. This is movement for your body. All right, so we're going to be done with this. If you guys have any questions, suggestions, things you really want to see, somebody requested a low back and neck stretching routine, so we're going to do that after this. So tune in for that. But any other requests, just send them to me and we'll see if we can make a video about it. All right, love you guys. Bye.